Hey, how's it going, everyone? So today we're going to be talking about the Robinhood cash management system. That's my dog. So if you're new here, my name is Dennis, and we talk about apps and services that help you build your wealth. So today we're going to be talking about that cash management system from Robinhood because I finally got access to it. So maybe you already have access to it, or by the time you're watching this video, it's available to everyone. So I want to kind of go over it, signing up for it, and kind of that whole process because that's kind of what we like to do here. So if you're interested in that, we're going to be talking about it. Now, if you are entirely new to Robinhood, make sure you stick around because I'm also going to be talking about some of the big mistakes you don't want to be making when it comes to utilizing the platform. Also, too, if you are interested in signing up for Robinhood, so that way you can either get the cash management system or even start investing with them, I'm gonna have my link in the show notes down below. That does help support me so I can continue to provide free content just like this for you guys. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and load up the actual account. And we're gonna take a quick look here and see how this is all playing out. So right now we are on my investing app, and you can see here that currently the market is not doing well. I actually recorded a few videos in a row explaining why my overall investments are not doing very well, but that's because the market's not doing well overall. So what we're gonna do is sign up for this cash management system. Now, like I mentioned, I've already been on the list. You can see here, boom, kind of guys all saw that. It says you are off the wait list. It says earn the 1.8 or 1.80% APY on uninvested cash through your brokerage account, which is exciting. It is FDIC insured, which is really important to note, and it has a flexible spending, and then you can pull money out of over 7,500 ATMs. All right, so I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get started on this. Like it says, get started. Interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and click on that. And it says earn your 1.8 APY, which is awesome. We knew that already. So we're gonna go ahead and hit continue. It says no catch, no minimums. It says you'll start earning interest on the first dollar. Plus there are no account minimums, no transfer fees, no foreign transaction fees. Everybody out there, you know, traveling the world. The list goes on. Other fees may still apply to your brokerage account. Now, I've actually done a full breakdown of this cash management system when they announced it. I'll link it up in the show notes. You guys can check that out as well. So let's hit continue. Getting your cash out of those ATMs. Blocked off my address there so you guys can't see that, of course. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hit same as residential. I can add a new address if I really wanted to. It says I can also continue with a virtual card only, which is interesting. So if you don't want another card in your wallet, which I'm kind of a fan of not doing, you know, more cards in my wallet, you can go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and order this just because that's part of what my channel's all about is, you know, getting all this stuff and experiencing it. So we're gonna confirm shipping address. And I get to choose whether I want the green, the white, the black, or the American flag one. I wonder if they'll do a UK one for the UK if they have this available in the future. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with the green one. I kind of like that lime green color. Kind of have it on the background right now. It looks a little yellow, but it's green, I promise. So we're gonna go ahead and hit continue here. Goes all through this stuff. Please go through and read all of this for you guys yourselves. There's a lot to go over. A lot. Even more lot. I'm gonna go ahead and hit accept here. And now there's more stuff. More stuff. Make sure you guys are reading all that. Not through my video because that was way too fast, but like make sure you go through and read it when you sign up. We're gonna go ahead and hit accept. More stuff. Accept. We all wonder why our phones can hear us when we're talking about random stuff and then ads pop up. That's why. So it says ID required. It says please confirm your identity by capturing photo of either your passport or driver's license on the next screen. I'm gonna do remind me later just because if I hit take photos, it's gonna stop the recording and I don't wanna do that to you guys. So let's go ahead and hit remind later. But keep in mind too, having any cash management system is going to require an ID, typically also your social security number, but Robinhood should have that because I signed up from them, so that's why. Says we're almost there. Once you upload your ID, you'll start earning it. Oh, so I'm gonna have to do that afterwards. So I won't be able to do it here, but we're just gonna go ahead and hit done. And this is what it looks like, guys. This is what the cash management system looks like. So you guys can see here, there's the buying power, the withdraw or spend, the transfer, to submit my ID to start earning, and then all my recent activity as well. So on the bottom of your Robinhood app, you have all the different icons on the bottom. This one kind of looks like a little bit of a wallet. So you click on there and that's where it'll take you here. I just clicked on my buying power. That's what it looks like. All right, so I'm gonna go add my ID so that way I can start earning my money. and start spending it if I wanted to, or just leave it in there until I decide to buy something. So that's a really cool thing. I mean, 1.8% is not terrible. It's not amazing. There's some higher ones out there as well when it comes to earning APY, but still, nonetheless, pretty awesome. Always excited to learn more about different apps and services. In case you guys didn't know, she's on my desk right now because she wanted to hang out with me, and she wants to sit on my lap. But if she does that, I won't be able to record. So she needs a brushing. She needs a brushing, man. I don't know why she wants to hang out with me right now. She knows I'm recording. Let's continue on. Now, let me know in the comments, do you have access to the cash management system as well? Have you been using it? What are your thoughts on this service as well? Do you like it in comparison to other services as well? Because there are a lot of cash management systems out there now, which is great because that means when there's competition, we as the consumers win, whether it's through the APY, whether it's through the fees that they don't charge anymore, whether it's through, you know, any new updates in stats or different things that they want to do to help us be able to utilize our money to the best of our abilities. I love when companies have competition against each other, because if not, you know, it's a monopoly and they don't have to try as hard. Or even if there's just two of them, they don't have to try as hard. And so I'm a big fan of testing these things out. But again, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about cash management on Robinhood. Now, really quick, before we continue on, if you are getting some value, do me a solid and hit that like button down below. Helps me out and it helps out the YouTube algorithm. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop back on to the rest of this content. So now if you are on your cash management system and you want to maybe transfer some money, it's fairly easy. You can see that, that transfer button right there. So if you click on that, it brings up your transfer, which you can also find in the regular portion of Robinhood. But this is if you want to just put money in here to earn some interest. Obviously, you want to click on the transfer to Robinhood, and then here, just put whatever amount you want to actually transfer. You can set up automatic deposits if you want to. So you can kind of utilize this as a cash management system, which it really is called a cash management system, but you can use it as like a savings account for, you know, big goals or emergency fund if you really, really wanted to. But being that, you know, Robinhood is an investing app first and foremost, I'd probably utilize this more so for short-term holds, so that way maybe I'm interested in doing research on companies and then being able to buy them. That's kind of my premise on, you know, the usage of this, because if you try to sit there and put $5,000 in so you can have, you know, that money earning interest, you might be really enticed to invest that money. Which would be nice to have that money invested, but you also want to be very cautious with it. So, you know, you don't want to be sitting there with a lot of money with the itching to want to invest without doing a lot of research, because always do research when it comes to investing, regardless of you watching other people's videos and what they're investing in. So that's my only big worry when it comes to utilizing Robinhood or any other cash management system that is also an investing platform, because you might have that money sitting there and then have that itch to invest it, especially if it's like an emergency fund. If it was just money to invest with at the beginning, great, because it's sitting there earning a little money while you're making your decisions. But yeah, I just would not want to go through the process of putting, you know, your emergency fund in this account, or, you know, that fund for other goals, and that be itching to be put in investments when it maybe shouldn't, because investments should be long term, unless you have, you know, like a growth portfolio that you're trying to game a little bit there. But that's beyond that point. Just always be cautious when it comes to putting that money in your Robinhood account for the cash management, because you just want to make sure that the money is being used for the right reasons and not having automatic money being sitting in there so you can start investing with it if that's not what its original intent was about. Now, I'm going to be testing out this overall cash management system. I'll leave a little bit of money in there to see the interest being earned, and then also maybe spend a little bit of money on that debit card. Oh boy, I got to buy some stuff. But I'm going to do that for you guys. I'm going to test it out, and then in a couple of weeks, I'm going to actually do an updated video where I talk about being able to use the card, maybe going to ATMs to make sure that everything kind of runs smoothly. Because again, that is what we do here. I want to test everything out so that way you guys have a full understanding. Doing this video so you guys can see the actual process of opening up the account, so you guys can feel comfortable as well. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that, because I think it's really important to test out apps, especially if I want to, you know, share all my thoughts and processes, and being able to answer questions that you guys have in the comments down below. If you leave them on this video, I'll do the best I can as I learn. If you guys are looking forward to that next video, make sure you have that subscribe button hit down below, because I will eventually have that video posted for you guys as well. So with that being said, I talked about earlier, when it comes to actually utilizing Robinhood, there are a lot of mistakes people actually do make. I actually have a video right here where I share with you guys some mistakes you want to avoid, because you don't want to make those mistakes. So check it out, and I will see you guys over there in that video.